Hey, hi, hello, my name is dis.cat. This is Project Hardcover, where we're letting books be the escape. Hello, lovelies, and today for you, I have yet another original tag video. Today for you, I have the Gravity Falls book tag. That's right, I have done it again. I have taken one of my absolute favorite TV shows of all time and turned it into a book tag. Of course, I started off this trend by creating the Steven Universe book tag, which if you want to check that out, you can high five me right here. High five, high five. Yes, so much like Steven Universe, Gravity Falls is this amazing kids cartoon that is not simply for kids, that is just phenomenal. It's amazing. I am in love with it. Such a great show. So great. Everyone needs to check it out. And to help that process along of people checking it out, I have decided to create this book tag. For those of you who don't know, Gravity Falls is about the Pine twins, Dipper and Mabel, who are sent to go spend their summer vacation with their great Uncle Stan at his kind of fake little paranormal museum called the Mystery Shack. But things take a turn for the odd when Dipper discovers this secret journal in the woods that actually talks about how a lot of the paranormal things that go on around the Mystery Shack are actually true. It's just such a fun show. Great plot, amazing characters, just seriously, guys, go check this show out. So the way that this tag works is I have some characters and some things from the show Gravity Falls that I am going to pair up with specific questions that then I am going to pair up with specific books. And with all of that being said, let's just get started. Our first character is Dipper, and the question to go along with Dipper is, who is the most determined and focused on their goal main character? And for this, I'm going to have to go with Gansey from the Raven Cycle Quartet by Maggie Stiefvater. So in these books, one of our main characters, Gansey, has this goal to find this dead Welsh king named Glendower. And this goal has all but completely consumed his life. Like every moment of every day that he is not in school, and sometimes even when he is at school, he is poring over books about Glendower, about Welsh history and British history. He's looking at maps of ley lines and staying up until all hours of the morning, planning out and plotting out where ley lines are and where he's going to look next. It's just completely all-encompassing. It's just really, really admirable and really respectable and really makes him more palatable, I would say, because there are some moments when Gansey can be a bit much, but then you just remember just how dedicated he is to this goal and this mission, and it just makes you love him so, so much, and just, yes, I love my little head Raven boy just so incredibly much, and I hope all of his dreams come true. Do not break my heart, Maggie. Our second question for this tag is Mabel, and for Mabel, we have to pick a side character that we loved more than the main character, because let's be honest, Dipper is great, but Mabel. And for this, I absolutely have to go with Newt from the Maze Runner series by James Dashner. Not only did I prefer Newt to the main character Thomas in this book, but I honestly don't know if I would have been able to get through these books without Newt or Minnow, for that matter, being in these books. There was just absolutely nothing spectacular about Thomas in any of these books. He wasn't particularly likable, he wasn't relatable, he wasn't intelligent, he wasn't funny, he wasn't remarkably brave or anything. In fact, most of the time, he was incredibly annoying. Like, I can't even begin to explain how much better these books would have been if they had taken place from either Newt or Minnow's point of view. Our third question is Grunkle Stan, and for Grunkle Stan, we have to pick our favorite morally gray character. And for this, I have to go with one of my main ladies, Manon Blackbeak from Heir of Fire, which is the third book in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. Yes, so Manon is an incredibly morally gray character. I mean, we just have to fess up to it. She really has no problem taking lives, innocent or otherwise, and to be as least spoilery as possible, her entire clan is kind of working for some people that they probably shouldn't be working for, but the goal that they have in mind is an incredibly pure one, and it's one that is totally justifiable and understandable, and she is just an incredible, incredible character. You definitely know where her loyalties lie, and they lie with the right people. It's just, she does some really questionable stuff, but she's still just so fantastic, so amazing. I love her. I love her. I need more Manon in Queen of Shadows, or I am just gonna be the saddest little person on the face of the planet. Question number 4 is the Mystery Shack, and this is a relatively easy question. It is, what is your favorite fictional setting? And guys, for this, I really did try to pick something else, because I know that everyone who does this tag, and anyone who does any tag that has to do with, oh, what's your favorite fictional setting, they all pick the same thing. But guys, I stared at my shelves and I could not think of anywhere else I would rather be than Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Like, I honestly don't know how people look at other fictional settings and pick those fictional settings over Hogwarts. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty other fictional settings that I love and would love to visit, but not more than this one. So I know that this is just going to be the Harry Potter trap question that seems to appear in tons of tags. You know, that question that is just obviously it's going to be something to do with Harry Potter. But you know what? I'm just doing it. Somebody be a rebel and pick something that's not Hogwarts. Be a stronger person than I was and pick something that's not Hogwarts. Question number 5 is Soos. And for Soos, you have to pick the most loyal character. And for this, I tried really, really hard. I looked at my shelves and I thought of every character ever, and I thought, which character has never had a moment of weakness, has never had a moment of doubt ever in the entire series? And you'd be surprised there aren't an awful lot of those. But one that I managed to find was Ziri from the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Laini Taylor. Like, people, I cannot express how little appreciation Ziri gets in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone fandom. It is 100% true. Ziri never, ever has even a single moment of doubt in this book series. He is behind Karu 100%. Never even a flicker of maybe she doesn't know what she's doing. Maybe I should listen to somebody else. Never. Not even for a second. And it is just so amazing. He is so fantastic. He needs all of the love in the world, all of the good things. He is just cinnamon roll, too good for this world. Just Ziri. Question number 6 is Wendy. And for Wendy, you have to pick a stereotype defying female character. And for this, I'm going with another one of my main ladies, Selena Sardathian from the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I think that's one of the things that makes so many people love Selena as much as they do. She's totally built up to be the stereotypical assassin girl. We expect her to totally be cutthroat and totally just emotionless and cold and cruel, but she's funny and she's loving and she's kind, and yes, she is a badass assassin, but she also likes putting on party dresses and going to dances and flirting with cute boys. She also loves to read, and she loves puppies and stuff. She just completely defies all of these stereotypes that we have not only for traditional women, but even for kick-ass women. She is just incredibly amazing, incredibly complex, and just so awesome. I love her so much. Selena is bae. Question number 7 is the journals. And for the journals, you have to pick a book that deals with a lot of mystery. And for this, I have to go with a recent favorite, and that is the Morning Glories graphic novel series by Nick Spencer. So this graphic novel series revolves around these 6 teenagers who were specifically chosen to attend this very prestigious academy. However, when they show up to the academy, it is absolutely nothing like what they expected. And that, my lovelies, is all I am telling you. Because just as this graphic novel series is full of mysteries, so am I. I'm just kidding. I have no mysteries. But this thing, just full of them. Just full of them. Read it. Read it. This is so good. Read it. Read it now. Question number 8 is Bill Cipher. And for this, you have to pick a villain that you loved. Not that you love to hate, not that you think was just a really good villain, but a villain that you actually genuinely liked, even though you were just so not supposed to. And for this, I have to go with The Darkling from the Carisha trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. Guys, I don't think you understand. I was so late to the game with this series that I heard everybody all across BookTube talking about how, ooh, the Darkling, he's so bad, but we love him anyway. He's just so fantastic. And I was like, that is so not gonna be me. This guy is the bad guy. I know he's the bad guy. I'm not gonna fall for this dude. I'm just not gonna let it happen. Guys, it did. And the thing is, you know the entire time that he's bad news, that he is just bad. You need to stay away from him. You knew he was trouble when he walked in, but it doesn't matter because you love him anyway. And I didn't want to be that person. I didn't want to be that person, but I was. I love the Darkling. I love the Darkling. Question number 9 is Robbie. And for Robbie, we have to pick our least favorite romantic interest. And for this, I'm going to go with Jack Griffin from The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. My God, that is a mouthful. Just, man, Vivienne, she infuriated me with her constant longing for Jack, even though he is such an epic douche canoe. I could not understand. Especially when Gabe was in the picture, I'm just like, why? Wait out for Jack. Biggest douche canoe ever when you could have Gabe. Gabe is right there, he's willing and wanting, and just why? And then number 10, last but definitely not least, we have Waddles. You guys honestly didn't think I would leave out Waddles, did you? And the question to go along with Waddles is, who is your favorite animal sidekick? And guys, this one was super hard, but I finally decided on Lying Cat from the Saga graphic novels by Brian K. Vaughan. It was a very, very hard decision between Chainsaw from the Raven Cycle Quartet and Lying Cat, but overall, Lying Cat is more of a sidekick, whereas Chainsaw is more of a pet, so that was the deciding factor. Lying Cat is just so awesome. She is totally just like this incredibly sassy, snarky, amazing woman that is trapped in this awesome blue lioness's body. She is so cool. She definitely has her own personality and her own quirks, and it's so awesome. I love Lying Cat. Lying Cat is a gift in this graphic novel series. She is just, Lying Cat is bae. And that is it. That is it for this tag. I really, really hope that everyone likes it. I hope everyone likes the questions, and I hope that everyone does it, because I really, really, really want people to get into this show. The show is so fantastic. It's so much fun. I love it so much. And now it is time to tag people, and I'm going to tag everyone. I'm just going to tag everyone I can think of. They're all going to be left down in the comments and on Twitter and everything. I am tagging everybody. Just everybody all across the board. Even if you haven't watched the show, this will just give you incentive to watch the show, because it's great and it's amazing and you need to do it. As always, thanks you guys for watching. I will see you next time, and remember, books are the escape, and watch Gravity Falls.